So the real reason Rude Boy came, and if you listen to Friday Night Pints, you'll hear this one again, but gladly so, because it's a tale.
It is a tale.
It's a tall tale. Rudy at the gym a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So let's just say the gym this time. Who cares, right?
What?
Which gym it was?
Nah.
Well, I think Rudy just doesn't want people to know what gym he goes to.
Oh, is that what it was?
Well, I'm moving anyway, so I don't really care. But I just don't want like the gym to find out and then be like, who is this person?
True.
But people can figure it out, because I said on Friday Night Pints, it's not Equinox and it's not Planet Litness. So you figure it out. Okay. It's a chain. Okay. It's a chain.
So you're at the gym and you decide to hit up the steam room.
Yeah, so I go to the gym. I work out hard.
Hard, bro.
Real hard.
Hard body
good
karate.
Lift.
Let's go.
Super good lift. Hardest lift of 2021. Anyway, so afterwards, they finally opened the steam room for the first time. And I'm like, thank fucking God. I haven't been to a steam room in so long.
They're awesome.
I've not been to the steam room in this gym, so I'm pretty fucking excited to check it out. I pay a pretty dollar to go to this place. I'm going to enjoy the amenities. Mm-hmm. This is going to be a ton of fun. Mm-hmm. So I finish my workout. I go to the steam room. I walk in, and there's a dude in there in a towel standing, which immediately, as I said on Friday Night Pints, is not necessarily a red flag, but it'd be like walking into an elevator and someone's sitting. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just sus. It's just not backwards.
It's just backwards.
That would be funny, by the way.
Yeah.
Sitting like crisscross.
Yeah.
Sitting Indian style, just like, what's the
I'm resting. What? And then, so anyways, the guy's standing, which I thought was weird. So I go in there. I sit down. As soon as I sit down, he chooses to then sit down, which is also a bit of a red flag. Mm-hmm. And I have my AirPods in, because I learned, like I said on Friday Night Pints, from Joe Rogan, that you can wear AirPods in a steam room and they will work fine. And they performed almost too well, unfortunately. So I had my AirPods in. I'm listening to a podcast, and the guy's sitting across from me. And about, I would say, like 10 minutes goes by. And whenever you're in a locker room, there's always sort of like, I think you guys can probably relate to this, like there's sort of an unwritten rule where you kind of just keep your eyes down.
Yeah.
You know, you don't like, you know, bashfully look away and not look at anything, but most certainly aren't like scanning the room. So I had my head down the whole time, and it's a steam room, so you're like, you feel like you're gonna fucking die the whole time.
Right.
Like the entire time I was like, I'm gonna die in here. So I'm like, I'm just trying to get through it. I'm like really, really, really sweating. About 10 minutes goes by, and after about 10 minutes, I look up, and I think it was like a spidey sense thing. I'm like, there's just something like weird going on. I look up, and this dude is like furiously jerking off. Dick and balls fully out.
Just flopping.
Just flopping around.
Up and down, back and forth.
And
right to your left.
In that moment, I wish I didn't have perfect vision. Like I have 20/20 vision, and it's so clear. And unfortunately, it was like in between steam cycles. You know how sometimes the steam like clears?
Yeah.
There was no steam. So there was no. I could see everything.
So you just got two sweaty dudes, eye contact and all.
And so I didn't really know what to do. I didn't give like a like I didn't yelp. I don't know why. I didn't yelp. I think it was just sort of, I don't know what I was thinking. So all I did was I saw the dude, and he kind of gave a look, kind of like he wasn't like terrified either.
Like a, you want to taste look?
Yeah, he was like scared, but like and so but in
a good way.
Yeah, and so I just looked at him, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, bro. And that's all I could come up with. And I don't know why that was my response. I don't know. I almost felt like I was like a disappointed, I was like disappointed in him. I was like, dude, now? Because in that moment, I thought, my dumb brain didn't calculate the situation. I thought that he was just jerking off in the sauna as like, hey man, I'm just at the gym and trying to relax, dude. Like, don't look and don't say anything. So I didn't realize what was happening at the time. I thought it had nothing to do with me. So I'm sitting in there, and I'm sort of just
if you're in the room with someone masturbating, it's got a lot to do with you.
I guess growing up in Denver, I was naive. Like, I don't know. Like, I was so thrown off, and so I just didn't connect those dots. And so I sat there for a second, just like, God damn it! Like, this dude is jerking off in my sauna time. And so,
Jesus Christ, bro.
Jesus Christ, bro. And so he stops and he's like, "Sorry, man. Like I thought since you stuck in here, you were into it." And I was like, "No, I just didn't notice." And I don't. That's the other thing. After the fact, I was trying to put together how long was he going without me noticing?
Yeah.
Because I had the AirPods in, and I didn't hear anything. So who knows? That kept me up for a bit when I realized that. But so then he goes, "All right, man. Well, what's your name?" And I'm like, Rudy. And I said my name. I don't know why I said my name. Like, I was so dumb. I should have just been like fucking like Cristobal or like, you know,
You should
Dunbar.
have made up. You should have just
said, "I'm not."
You shouldn't have been in that room anymore
Right,
at this
you
point.
should have
Yeah,
left.
I was in that
You
room.
should not be having a conversation with this guy, answering any of his questions, giving him anything he wants.
I know. I don't know what was going on. And so then at that point, I said, "All right, dude, I'm going to give you a minute." Because then I thought he was going to like keep going. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I just got to get the fuck out of here. So I get out of there. And then I notice that as I get up, he gets up behind me and is leaving too. And I'm like, oh God. So now this guy's going to be like in the locker room or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't even shower. I'm not going in the shower. God knows like what would happen in there. So I just get dressed
Slippery
and I just get going. And as I'm walking out, I'm like, man, this dude better not like. I have a feeling he's going to try to continue this conversation. And sure enough, I'm walking down the street, and the dude comes up and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry about that. Like, you know, I just kind of thought you were into it." And I'm like, "No, dude."
Why would you think that?
I'm like, "No, I said I was into it." He's like, "Oh, man, you sure?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm fucking sure, dude. Like, what is wrong with you?" I didn't say that.
At this point, I'd be like, this guy knows something I don't. Like,
yeah,
maybe I'm not sure.
That's Hank saying 99% sure he didn't download the porn.
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden you're like, well, maybe I am into it.
Yeah, he was like,
I must
trying
be
to-
putting down some sort of vibes if this guy keeps asking me.
He
maybe.
was like trying to gaslight me, and I was like, "I'm sorry, man. I just don't swing that way."
Gaslighting you.
I said, "I don't swing that way." And he goes, "Well, you know, people can swing multiple ways." And I'm like, "Dude, I get.
Yes.
I know what a gay person is. Like, I know that exists." And he's like, "All right, man. Well, can I at least get your last name so I can stalk you?" And I said, "No."
And he did say, so I can stalk you.
He
right?
literally
Yeah.
said, "All right, man. Well, can I at least get your name so I can stalk you on Instagram?" He literally said that.
Flattering.
Flattering, but also I'm like, dude, like you don't have any quit in you. Like this is crazy.
And what did you reply?
And I said, "No, all you get is Rudy." And then I walked away. And even then I was like, why did I make that like flirty? Like
yeah. Because like, listen, I could see a scenario where if in some alternate universe you did like that and you guys hook up, I mean, if I'm Rudy in that universe, as soon as I put it in, I'd be like, all you get is Rudy. Like,
Dude.
or you finish up and you're like, you got Rudy. I told you get Rudy and you got
It was a
Rudy.
scenario where like everything I sang was like coming off as like flirty. And I was like, didn't know how to like escape this like fucking torture chamber.
That's a funny like skit thought, like the
Yeah.
unintentional flirty guy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not trying to be, but everything
Yeah.
I say sounds like I want to fuck you.
You're
Right.
furious all the time.
Yeah.
It just sounds like
Yeah.
flameless. All
it
you
was
get is
it was
Rudy.
crazy.
Jesus
It was
Christ,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
All
and,
you get is Rudy.
I'm thank God I'm moving apartments, thank God, because I can't go back to that gym. Because like,
I,
dude, like if I was doing
so
bench
desperately
press,
want you to though.
if I was doing bench press and I saw that dude, I'd drop it on my throat and die. Like, you know what I mean? Or imagine someone's like, "Can I spot you?" I'd be like,
Oh man, I want more though. I need like a follow up, man. Can you go for one last hurrah?
"Oh,
Come on, we'll film it.
if
I'll be on the outside, like we'll do like a sting operation or whatever. Like we'll be in the white van with like the headphones. Like, all right, approach him, say hi, it's Rudy. Like, come on, I need something.
dude, yeah, it is."
Jesus Christ, bro.